George. Good morning. Coming to you live from Axe Media Group headquarters here in the beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive. It's Matt and Jay with your hosts. Matt and Jay! Or should I do it in a different tone? You don't like that tone, Jay? Matt and Jay! There we go. Is that better?
That's better. It sounds cartoonish.
It is cartoonish. That's all I got.
Go on, we're getting goofy.
What's that noise he makes when he falls off a cliff? Ah, wee, 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 or whatever.
Yeah. Yep. That was good.
It's catchy, isn't it? Is it catchy?
Yes. I know the words.
You know, we might be performing it live, Barney and I, Monday or Tuesday.
That would be awesome.
So,
I can't wait.
because I've got a bunch of stuff set on the side that they don't know about in case something happens and somebody doesn't show up or whatever. You know how that goes. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
Supposed to say Steve.
Steve.
There you go. That's our.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's good to see everybody on this beautiful, not summer, not winter.
Cool and
morning.
rainy.
Rainy
What- isn't that what
days
they
and
say?
Thursday.
October showers bring May flowers or something like that. Isn't that how it says, like it goes?
Isn't it rainy days and Thursdays?
I don't know.
And it's not Monday, it's Thursday.
Rainy days and Mondays.
Always get me down. Is
yeah,
that
but
the
it's
song?
Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. It's not Monday.
She had a problem with depression, though.
It could be. It could be Monday for somebody.
That was the Carpenters.
5 o'clock is,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
5 o'clock somewhere.
She actually had an ongoing, lifelong depression problem.
Well, some of the best entertainers are the most depressed. Like, look at not Jim Carrey. Well, Jim Carrey's probably depressed too. But what's his name?
Well,
Patch
it's just
Adams.
People are obsessive.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Battled it. Like, he would stop taking his medication before his comedy shows so that he could be funnier.
Really.
Yeah. And then Chris
I
Farley.
think anybody that's obsessive like that, because you have to be obsessive in order to do something so well like that.
I think the only way a lot of people like that get through life is by making others laugh.
Yeah.
Is the real medicine there. But what they really need is Jesus.
Amen.
I know a few people that have clinical depression, and it's not a fake thing. It's not, and it's a very real, very dangerous thing. And you got to be sure that if you have any kind of doubt about your friend's mental well-being, in regards to if they're, even if you think you might be wrong, it's good to double check. If you feel like someone has suicidal thoughts or tendencies or something like that.
Good morning.
I've said in the past, they're just seeking attention, but you know what?
Well, even if they are.
Give them the attention they need right then and there. I watched a really cool video. I mean, it sucks that the kid was carrying a loaded shotgun in school, and this was in, where was it? Oregon? It was in one of those states.
Southwest.
And you watched a coach
Northwest.
grabbed a shotgun out of his hand and just grabbed a hold of him and hugged him and wouldn't let him go. And you could see, finally, towards the end of it, you could see the kid actually hugging him back. And it gave me goosebumps and made me start tearing up. I'm like, oh, man. The kid needed love, and the coach loved on him. And you can see him.
That's something that's missing more and more and more in our society.
Yeah.
And what's that?
Well, loved ones just hugging each other.
Oh, yeah, you don't see that anymore. In fact, they're texting each other in the same room.
Yeah.
Forget about talking. Who does that anymore?
Yeah. I think that's a problem.
I think technology's gone a little too far for some people.
Well, because our minds just go too far in too many different directions. We have a creative mind, and so all of the things that are missing, we fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Tone of voice, sarcasm. The opportunity to explain yourself if something's misunderstood, or even knowing whether or not you've been misunderstood.
I've heard somebody actually yelling at somebody through texting in the same room. They don't talk to them. They yell at them through texting.
How do you do that?
You text them with capital letters.
Oh.
That's considered yelling when you're doing your capital letters.
Yeah, that's silly.
It's stupid.
Well, that's like when I was a kid and my teacher would send home notes, and then she would end up sending home a note written in red ink, and my biological mother was offended by this because red ink is the same as yelling at a parent.
Yes.
Um,
It's dangerous. Red means danger or something like that. You know, I was always told as a kid.
well, red signifies anger, I guess.
Right.
Stress, fire.
Morning, Steph.
Morning, Scott. Linda
Emergency?
Fleetwood, Jason
Emergency?
Buchan, Leon, Tribe of Richie, Steve McAllister, welcome to the party.
Hello.
The problem with Marcia's phone yesterday was an internet connection. Her commands came through after the second show, laugh out loud. I thought that it might be something like that. Because
Okay.
we've said and talked about some crazy stuff here on the show and ended up like not getting booted off. So
Yeah.
praise God for that. But of course, you know, we say it in a way. We try not to be offensive, but let's face it. No matter what you do, people get offended. No matter what. We were talking about all the different pronouns and stuff this morning.
Yeah.
In New York, there's like 70-something different pronouns.
Really?
Outrageous.
Wow. By the way, I need to have Marcia call me later. So.
Okay, well, you heard it here first, folks. Marcia, call Steve later.
Yes, that's right.
Glad we could be your
Go between.
switchboard operator.
Thank you.
That's crazy, the way that worked. You had a lady sitting in front of a board with a bunch of, what are the, quarter-inch jacks.
Yes.
And each house had its own jack. So in each house, you could talk to that one operator, and they say, okay, patch me through to 352 Westerfield, and that's like 352 Westerfield Street. And she'd find it on the little, each one had their own jack. And she'd take a patch cord, go from their jack to their jack, and boom, there you go. You're able to talk.
Connected, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that Funny Farm. Did you ever see Funny Farm where the lady sitting in front of and Chevy Chase is trying to use the payphone and he's trying to throw change. You have to get it pretty early, Mr. Farmer, to know that you got change thrown in a jar. So that's what that reminded me of, you know.
Oh, yeah,
That-
yeah. That's a pretty funny movie. Those are all pretty funny movies.
Yeah.
Like the cat that chews on the electrical cords.
Vacation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Those are pretty funny movies.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
My friend Mike and I watched that Funny Farm movie. I don't know how many times, just because it was $1 for the movie. So we'd go in there, get popcorn, watch that movie. You know, we were bored. That
Yeah.
was during high school.
Yeah.
$1 movie back then was like a $20 movie today, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was actually 99 cents. They had a 99-cent movie, and I'm like, hey,
That
What's
one
that?
penny will give me breakfast for the next 3 days.
exactly.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No. No. You throw a penny at somebody, they'll just call you rude. Not that I know from experience or anything.
When was the last time we had penny candy when I was a kid? You could buy actually a piece of candy for a penny.
Or
You know, like a
bubblegum with
wrapped
soup.
up-
Steve Bruno Samuels, welcome to the party.
My buddy.
We got
Steve.
another Steve on here with
Yes,
us.
Bruno. He's my buddy. Hey, Bruno. How are you, buddy? He tries to get on when he can. When
Everybody
he's not working.
has ADD. That's what Jonathan Kretzman says. Can I see your comments? Yes, I can see your comments, Marcia. Well, yesterday she was having an issue with her internet, and she was trying to comment, and I knew it had to be something with the internet because everybody else was commenting just fine, and we've had people put in the comments things way worse than, "Okay, hubby." That's not offensive, I don't
No.
think, to anybody.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure there'd be somebody out there that would be offended by that.
What? I'm a
That's-
husband, not a
She's-
hubby.
No, she's objectifying herself to please her husband.
Oh, yeah.
That is not right.
Somebody said that?
No, I'm just
No,
saying.
it could happen, though.
Yeah. But hey, by the way, all the views and opinions expressed here on the show are not the views and opinions expressed by or shared by Axe Media Group, Axe Ministry, Axe Television Network, or any of its subsidiaries.
Yeah.
So, you know what they call that? They call that trailing off. Your words trailing off.
Right.
It's because, you can be talking like, and then all of a sudden, it's going to be like, trailing off. They
Yeah.
trail off to where they
Trail.
trail off to
Happy
nothing
trails to.
until we meet again.
This is a musical show.
Are you
as well.
sleepy today, Jay?
No,
Oh, okay. I thought I saw you shaking your head like you were trying to wake yourself up there.
no.
No, he was shaking his head like.
We've
oh,
both
man.
been sitting here back before we had cameras on our face. We both fought sleep every day. There'd be times, especially when Steve Schultz was on there, one of us would be falling asleep at one time. Each time, I'd be like, and they're talking. I'm like, right, yes, exactly. Ah. And then the show would be over, and then I couldn't sleep because I'd had 2 or 3 cups of coffee at Jay's house. You think it's strong here?
Oh man, it's like mud there.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's so strong, in fact, that after living there, I had never I've never experienced a caffeine headache before until I lived with Jay, and I drank at least 1 cup of coffee with him every morning. And you know what? There's like one day I didn't have any, and then I didn't have any the next day, and I'm sitting on the porch going, man, I got a headache, and it was really bad. One of the worst headaches I've ever had. And Jay said, have you had any coffee today? Well, no. And then I thought I didn't really have any yesterday either. Then I drank a cup of coffee, and after a couple sips, my headache was gone. It's crazy.
That's weird.
Then my son Tanner comes out because he has an addiction to coffee as well, and he says,
Loves coffee.
"Do not let me drink any coffee, you guys." And I thought, okay, what's up?
Oh, Stephanie just said that I was a hoarder.
Are you a hoarder?
No, my mom was. No.
That's what hoarders would usually say.
Yes.
They would say no.
Yeah. And then you say, oh, no, I'm not a hoarder. I could throw any of this stuff away. Oh, let's throw this away. No, I don't know. I might need that.
That was my mom.
No, and I'm telling you, I am kind of the same way. Bless you.
Thank you. I didn't get you, did I?
No,
Okay.
not that I.
Steve says, morning, y'all. John says, everybody have ADD. Marsha, can you see my comments? Oh, we already said that. I can see them. Jessica Batson joined us. Welcome to the party. Sandy Bray says, me too.
Kara American Tire, welcome to the party.
Kara American Tire.
Kara American Tire, she's another friend of mine from
Oh,
Michigan.
Kara McIntyre.
Yes.
So you said Kara American Tire.
I said
Like,
it
well,
too fast.
I like American tires, I guess, if that's your thing. Dennis Everson joined us.
Oh, I know what she's talking about. I'm a husband of a daughter of American Revolution. That's a hoarder. Not hoarder like you're packing things in, but that's a husband of American Revolution. That's what it is. Daughter of American Revolution.
Well, you say you want a revolution. Well,
Revolution. Oh, that
Hey, and it's going to change the world. Yeah, that's the Beatles, right? Say you want a
that's John
revolution. That's John Lennon?
yeah.
Is it the Beatles?
Yes.
That's the
it is.
Beatles.
I thought he was.
That was a
when he-
real popular song back then,
Yeah.
too.
John Lennon was, John Lennon is the
I
Beatles.
can't remember.
Yeah,
no, I
Peace,
can't remember.
you know.
Well, they had careers.
John Lennon
outside
was
of
in
it.
the Beatles. Yeah, right? So, yeah,
Yoko, that was a
they
later on
accused
thing.
You're right,
Yoko
I think
Ono
it was.
of, breaking up the Beatles.
Oh, yeah, right.
I had a Yoko Ono with the Good News Band at one point in time, so,
And then your
Like,
good
her
news
name
band
wasn't
turned
actually-
into bad news, didn't it?
Well, it turned into what?
Bad news.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it turned into. What? I mean,
Yeah.
everybody has a Yoko in their life at one point in time.
Right.
Hello, Holly.
Kevin Saxton joined us. Welcome to the party. Marsh Holland says, we had a tree on our recovery house that had to be cut off last night.
Oh, no.
That's not good.
A
No,
retreat
it's
that had
not.
To be cut off.
Cut off of the house. It probably fell on the house. Is what
Oh,
she's mean.
a tree. I thought you
She
said
fell on-
retreat.
No.
Was there
it's a
any
tree.
major damage?
We were talking about John Denver, the word tree.
Yeah.
Got it.
I started singing, and then what song did you get stuck in your head last
I
night?
can't
Country
remember.
roads.
We don't want. No, that's a good song too. I like John Denver's music. It's so calming and peaceful.
Well,
I
they
always
have a
liked it.
tribute show down there.
And
in
thank God
Branson.
I'm a country boy. Just saying.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yeah. Didn't he do that song?
Yes, he did.
Thank God I'm a country boy. That's my
Yeah,
best John Denver.
Grandma's feather bed, too. And
I don't know that one.
Oh, that's cool. And then there was
He was like he was the voice of the Arborist Foundation or the Arbor Foundation.
yes, he's big time.
Plant a
he's big-
tree for your tomorrow. That's the song that I remember. For its trees to fill the air.
Colorado made that a state song. You know, I forgot the name of the song already, but Rocky Mountain High.
Oh,
that
yeah.
that was a state's. They made that the state song.
Yeah, yeah. I like John Denver.
There's a lot of cool stories behind John Denver.
May God rest his
Wasn't he
soul.
actually from Maine?
I don't know where he is from.
I think so.
Wherever he is from, that's where he is from. That we can be sure of.
I was thinking not because he lived in Colorado later on, but I thought he was always a Colorado guy.
Praise God. Marcia says God protected the girls.
Amen.
Amen.
So there was no major damage, then I assume.
I hope not.
Is that thing on?
This is thing on.
Exercise.
This is what it sounds like when you talk to the fan.
yeah.
That's all I
Only it's louder.
What's that? La, 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 la. Don't be scared. You can do it. So, anyways, I'm half asleep today for some reason.
Apparently.
You don't seem it.
I don't seem it.
No.
Well, it's because I'm not a
Morning
concrete
prayer.
worker. Oh, you said seem it, not cement. Gotcha.
I do have a real watch party today. Yesterday there was, or the other day, no watch party, so nobody came out. I'm like, okay.
You know, some people are like, hey, I feel like watching this today. And some people are like, nah, I don't really feel like their shenanigans.
Yeah.
We're supposed to cook tomorrow, if we can remember to bring everything. Tomorrow.
Maybe I should text you or something and say, hey,
Yeah. We got some eggs.
bring
I
some
got eggs.
breakfast.
I
Got
got
eggs.
eggs and I got sausage.
And I'll get bacon. We need bacon. You gotta
Salt
have
and
bacon.
pepper. I'll bring salt and
Oh, we got plenty of salt and pepper here. We
need
got
bread.
a whole
I don't
bunch
have
of
any
salt
bread.
and pepper shakers left over from the Axe Fest
We'll
banquet.
need some bread.
Some bread. Yes, definitely
bread.
need some bread. We'll
Okay,
probably do
you-
some wheat bread.
What about butter? Salt butter.
Oh yeah, no, I'm getting olive oil and sea salt butter. Land O'Lakes, not a sponsor. Oh so good. Oh so good.
Well, then, what do you want me to bring? Just me?
And I'll bring a pan.
No. Hey,
Yeah.
juice.
Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Get it? Hey Jude. You said hey Jude.
Ju-
Hey Juice. Don't
Hey, juice.
That's true. Juice would be good.
Juice is very.
Apple or orange or both.
Orange. I'm an orange guy.
Are you an
orange.
orange guy?
Orange guy.
I would
You don't
peg
look
you more
orange,
as a
but-
natural beige.
Yeah, you don't look orange, but you look good.
Yeah.
Well, next to that shirt, nothing looks orange.
If you looked orange, you would have, what do they call that? Jaundice.
Oh, man. I have the yellow jaundice today, apparently.
I've got chemical burns on my face. If that makes you feel any better, it's more. It feels like a sunburn. Is
Hey,
what it
but
feels
your
like.
throat does sound. You sound better. than
Yeah.
you're not as raspy.
It's because I inhaled some water to clean myself out.
Right.
You what's that word? You cleaned yourself out.
Cleared your throat.
Yes. Strawberry
which-
jam.
Hey, I haven't had an alarm for
Oh.
a commercial.
Yeah, you have. I just
have-
haven't. I hadn't paid attention to it. It's getting ready to beep again here in a minute.
Maybe I should bring strawberry jam. Is what my sister-in-law said. Stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
strawberry or plum jam.
Plum
Plum
jam's
jam.
pretty
Plum jam. That's
Oh, yeah.
Plum, that's plum happy.
good. Well, tomorrow I need to get some anyway. I'm out.
Yeah, now that you're by yourself, you can actually stock your refrigerator with stuff that you use and not have to worry
and
about it.
nobody else will touch it. Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that is nice. It really is.
He's got a couple of baby milk gallons in his in his refrigerator
Well, it's
door.
a strange thing to go into your cupboard in your refrigerator, and you don't got much, and so you think, well, I'll have this, and you go to get the stuff to get it. to
It's
have
gone.
it, and you don't have any, or it's almost completely gone.
There's like one swallow.
yeah,
There's just enough
and
to
you're like, oh,
make it look like somebody wiped up a little peanut butter off the counter with your bread,
yeah. So then you think of something else, and you go to get it. And
and it's gone.
it's gone too. But no, like you said, there's this much left.
Susan Burrows just told me. She said if I were there, I
Congratulations,
would
Kevin.
bring chocolate gravy.
Blech.
And And then by your time you're done, you go through 5 different things. that
Don't
you
worry,
go to get.
Susan.
Oh,
I would love
I
the
guess I'll just
chocolate
have
gravy.
rice.
I
Like
would
you like
like it.
pour a bowl
I
of
guess I'll just
cereal.
have rice and butter.
You pour a bowl of cereal and you go to get the milk, and there's like enough for just like a couple of swallows of milk in there.
Yeah.
I've done it with
amazing.
water, and that's just
Or you
nasty.
get the rice and you boil the water and you put the rice in and you grab the butter bowl and you open it.
It's empty.
It's empty.
You can't have rice without butter.
Well, I did water
can.
with cereal one time.
Get some olive
'cause
oil. And
I
sea
wanted
salt
cereal
butter.
so bad. I got water,
Very
poured
rich.
it in there, and it's just like,
And olive oil is better for you than canola oil.
You go to make some ham and beans
ooh,
and there's no beans.
cornbread. Well, no, cornbread doesn't go.
Oh, people have used all your beans before?
You go to get some
Oh,
brown
no.
sugar to make some cookies. It's gone.
Oh, how did you not murder somebody while you were over there? That's like,
Yeah, and that's kind of how I discovered all this stuff was gone. And I
Bean-
don't normally eat these things often, so I go to get them once in a great while.
so you
and
expect
have
them to be there since you don't eat them very often.
Well, the last
Right.
time I had it, it was a brand new thing, And the way I do it is, if I'm getting low on something, I go and get a new one before I run out. So even if I was low on something, I should have had. But anyways, yeah. And
There's a winter storm too. We all
by the
need
time
to
that
stock
was
up.
over, I was pretty upset by the time.
We had the issue with the mayonnaise the one time.
And then it wasn't grocery day either.
Yeah.
So
Remember the issue with the
couldn't-
mayonnaise?
yeah,
I was eating a lot of mayonnaise, and then you were eating a lot of mayonnaise for you, which is not a lot compared to me. So I just had to throw that
Yeah.
out there,
yeah.
Like-
So yeah, but that is a thing.
but after
you
that, I
have-
went and bought like a gallon jug of
Now,
mayonnaise.
I do like it that way, though. I like when people come to my house. So usually it's because they're in need. So I tell them, you can use my stuff, but you got to get a job. You gotta. If you use something of mine because you need something, then you need to put it on your list and get it the next time you go shopping. And then, it gets aggravating when they don't do that. And then you go through and everything's gone.
Yeah, it kind of makes you want to be vindictive and eat all of their stuff
Yeah.
when they get it.
No.
But see, that would make me want to be like, okay, well, you ate all my peanut butter, I'm gonna eat all yours.
Yeah.
Well, what they do, and then usually that's how it works. Is they don't replace your peanut butter and get their own. They just replace your peanut butter and then use all that, or the same with all.
Well,
these
because
different
I bought
items. And with all these different items, yeah. And
We had a
so
big-
that gets aggravating.
With the same particular relative, we had a big blowout over ice cream. it was, and
yeah.
because my bowls of ice cream were too big, apparently.
But the thing is, when you use my stuff, and
Steve Schultz, welcome to the show.
if you use something
Hey,
of mine,
Ken,
I don't
how are
mind
ya?
if you do.
But
But then
don't-
put it on your list. Get
Yeah.
it the next time.
So that way you don't use it
all
all.
of mine,
Right.
then replace it, and then use all of that, and then replace it and use all of that. But replace mine, or don't eat all of mine. Just put it on your list. The next week, go and get yours, so that you have yours, and you don't have to eat mine. That's really the rule. That's how it's supposed to be, and that's the rule I made. But it's just weird, and that really I don't understand that.
Because the only way you could get away from that is say, do not eat any of my stuff. Get your own stuff.
Yeah, and really that's. But
And that's like that's counterproductive to you and who you are. I mean, you are a giver to the core.
yes, I want to help and I want to teach. I don't want to support somebody and enable somebody.
It's
Right.
good to receive, but it's better to give.
And the point of
That
that
is true.
rule,
Dennis Everson says olive oil is better for you than motor oil.
right? Well,
That's
the,
good.
The point of a rule like that is that you're supposed to learn.
Good.
Hey, I'm running out on this. If I don't
Put it on
use
your list.
if I don't replace it, if I don't get more, I'm going to run out and have to use his.
See, I used to eat at mom and dad's house all the time because I had to.
Yeah.
Now I try. I mean, last couple of days I've had to eat over there, but I went grocery shopping.
confession from
I went grocery shopping yesterday for a couple things, get me through a few days or whatever. I don't have a very big fridge, so I can't like stock it up for the whole month, and I don't have a very big pantry, so I can't stock it up for like the whole month. But I can get enough for a week at a time, so which works out good. Fridays I try to go shopping, get some cool stuff. I'm still kind of a kid when it comes to shopping. If I'm walking through and some like packaging catches my eye, I'm like, ooh, what is this?
Oh yeah.
You should see Jay and I when we're just meandering through a grocery store
Oh,
for no reason whatsoever.
Walmart's even
That-
worse because
that-
they have departments.
Yes. We went through
Halloween candy aisle.
pushing every button and twisting every dial and every appliance that was in there at one point in time.
Have you ever gone in there where the stereos, you turn up to your favorite rock station, turn it up, and it's like, whoa, where's it?
Yeah. They still have that little wall.
They
of
don't do
stereo.
that anymore, do they?
Yeah, they still have stereo stuff in
That
there.
you can try out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still do, but it's getting,
It's
they're-
not near as vast as it used to be.
Right.
Used to as like a whole entire wall with a whole bunch of stuff.
Exactly.
And you could try to have all of them going at once if you could. There's a lot.
country
When I
music
worked at
and rock.
Walmart, I worked in the automotive and
Oh, man.
the automotive department and the sporting goods department. They were combined, and like every single day, it never failed. You hear somebody. They just crank up all the speakers on that wall and just be jamming over there. But I had this thing where I would make sure, like, if someone was walking, especially if they didn't see me, I'd come up behind them and go, "Hey, how you doing? Can I help you?" And scare the crap out of people. We got to do a real quick commercial here.
Is it time?
Yeah, for Natural Solution Store.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
You're there.
I'm there. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to my desk here at Axe Media Group headquarters. Today I'm going to talk to you about this show being brought to you by NaturalSolutionStore.bz. And I'm going to talk about a particular product that I like to use called Super Hemp Balm. That's BALM. Jay just about hung himself again. I'm going to set those over there for him. Sorry, Jay, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing with you. I could tell by how much you were laughing. Anyways, so I've used this product numerous times and still use it as much as I possibly can, or when I need it anyways. I have bad knees. I have bad shoulder. My back hurts sometimes. So when it does, I just smear a little bit of that on the affected area, and it helps. My buddy Barney, he got a jar via the Helping Hands Fund, who will help you out if you need these supplements and you can't afford them. You fill out the paperwork and get approved, and then you'll be able to get some of this stuff, using the Helping Hands Fund. So Barney had a headache, and I haven't told anybody this. He had a headache, and he took a little bit, and he smeared a little bit right there on his temple, and he said his headache went away. So this stuff is really good. It's legit. So go online, www.naturalsolutionsstore.bz, and pick yourself up a bottle today. Back to you guys.
Need talent signed up for the telethon.
Ooh.
Would you hear that?
Jim Whining made it a comment.
Okay.
Just new talent, or did they mention who it was?
Well, here's the thing.
He says we need it.
We also need more sponsors and more people that want to help us out.
I'm working on more talent.
And I'm kind of worried about that. I don't know how we're going to do that in here.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
From what you told me earlier,
the logistics of it are going to
Yeah.
be kind of interesting. Because
Yeah.
basically, here's what we got. We got this space right here that we're sitting in. We got a space similar to it on the other side. And we'll
I think we should make it that way. We can turn both cameras that way, and they won't be in each other's way.
it's a good point. You're
we
a genius.
can have the tables and everything
Wow.
moved to the side, so
There
that's
you go.
just an
Yeah.
open space. And
See,
then when
this-
we need
I
a
figured
table
he'd
for
figure it
something,
out.
we'll move a table in. When we need a setup for talent, then we'll just clear everything out and put the talent over there.
See, you've got it together.
Yeah, I think we'll manage it. And then we have the two studios, so something could be happening over there
While someone's setting up over
while
here.
somebody's doing something here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you're right. And, well, it wouldn't work to move it over there and make that a studio because then this low camera will be behind the high camera. And so the high camera will be in its way. But if you turn them that way, so we'll use that as a studio, and this is a studio, and then we can just switch them.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
And-
if we use that
and you
corner
can get
over there,
around them.
we're planning on the air. That corner right there, turn them and they'd still be kind of side by side.
Yeah.
This is behind the scenes for the next Monday,
Right.
Tuesday.
And I don't think if the cameras are turned that way, I think people can still come in the door and come right over to here, and we could use this as the staging area
Yeah.
where
yeah.
people get ready and just we tell them what's going on.
And I'm going to be getting the hour started and then going and taking a nap. And then
Yeah, there
getting
you
the hour
go.
started.
For the
I'll
next
be
2
here.
hours.
I'll be here to help you.
Not the whole time though.
I'll be here to help you whenever I can be here to help you.
Yep, that'll be great
I can try to be here.
because I have to work Monday night.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I
There's
also
a
have to
lot
work
of
Sunday
space
night.
there.
Yeah, that's what you said.
So I'm going to try and get somebody to work for me Sunday night
That
so
would
that I
be-
won't be half asleep all day Monday.
Yeah, because you need to be together.
Now we should clear out that hallway and use it for the coffee and stuff, though.
Yeah. All we have to do is clear off the desk.
Yeah, because that
table.
way, that way we can move stuff over here out of the way, and
Not have to worry about people going to the coffee pot and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea. We're figuring it out.
Right
Ladies and
here.
gentlemen. Right here, right now. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
very much.
that'll kind of be the storage area. for
That'll be the
props.
storage, yeah, the storage area.
Really big
area.
shoe
Props
here.
and stuff
Really big
over
shoe.
there.
Yeah.
So we're glad. I'm glad we got this chance to have this meeting and work
Yeah.
it out.
Welcome
Yes.
to the meeting.
This is welcome to our board meeting for the talent show.
The talent show. Well,
Well,
see,
we want everybody to feel
well, the
included.
thing about it is we need to figure out how we're going to get the talent to be able to wear headphones so that they can hear their music whenever they're playing, or we need to make sure we have microphones that can
Yes.
you know how it's going to be an adventure.
Yes.
I'm going to come in here wearing a cape, or probably a pillowcase. I can't afford an actual cape. That'd be strange.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, a pillowcase would be pretty strange.
Well, Acts Ministry is really an amazing ministry. We have so there are two ministries that are leaders that are involved. We've got the Clean Sweep. They deal with people in prison. Now, this is something that I relate to because of the drugs and alcohol background, not because I was in prison, but I understand the struggles that can really devastate life, that are self-inflicted. The tragedy of the self-inflicted, and then so we've got those two, and then there's the autism. Now, on Fridays, so far now, I've experienced two children who have really severe autism, though I still think it's high or medium functioning. I don't know how they rate that. But so I understand the needs there. The parents of these children need help.
Steve, that
This is a-
actually,
Autism doesn't go away.
if we had monitor speakers for people to hear, these microphones and everything would pick them up, and
Yeah.
it would cause a feedback issue,
Yep.
as well as a phase issue. Meaning you guys would hear the sound in the microphone, and then you'd also hear that sound from the microphone to the speaker back into the microphone, hence causing a
That would
feedback
be a-
issue. So we're going to have them wearing headphones. If they could probably bring their own earbuds. We could untie all of these and move them because they're pretty long.
Yeah.
So we'll get it worked out. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Jim's going to be here Saturday. So
Yep.
Cool.
anywho,
So I'm just saying, bring your ministry to Acts.
Yeah.
Be involved here with us. It's also a good fellowship because the people who are involved in these ministries are overwhelmed with and have given themselves to take on a burden, and it's an amazing and a tremendous burden that's you can't imagine it until you see. It's almost surreal. It's unbelievable. How somebody would dedicate so much to it. And then the fellowship of that, and people understanding that they're not the only ones, that other people are persevering, and when one is down and ready to give up, the other one is saying, hey, we can do this. And I think those are really good qualities and good ways that we can all
Yeah.
come together as ministries under Acts and share our burdens and share our ministries and support one another and encourage one another.
Not just giving a hand out, but a hand up.
Yeah,
and a hand off.
yeah.
And hand something off to them.
And those are
Yeah.
just a few amazing things about Acts.
Yeah, they you'll get to know us even better on Monday and Tuesday. You'll see a lot of people that are involved that you don't see very often behind the scenes, or that there's a lot of people that volunteer through Acts Ministry and Acts Media Group and Acts Television Network that you don't actually see.
Yeah.
So, just so happens we've done all of our practice here on the air live usually.
Yeah, we've got Tony Hammock. He's a big time supporter. He does a show here. He also teaches financial investing and really financial security. But he's always mindful of the Lord and his whole
He does a
idea of
stewardship
it
Bible study.
is about
essentially.
it is-
devotional.
He
Right.
does?
Yeah.
It's about stewardship. The whole thing.
Wow.
So the whole idea of financial security and stewardship are all based
Yes,
on
Scott,
his,
there will be a phone number, 417-597-4821 is a number you can use to call and donate, especially during the show, if you're wanting to call in.
Morning, Becky.
of his, of his faith and his love for God is all included in his financial ministry, and it's amazing ministry, really, especially people coming out of the backgrounds that we are, who have really struggled
Yeah.
in life to
And we
to,
don't
to
say
get
it because
anywhere and
we
to
just
get
simply
ahead
can't
and
afford to.
and to manage these things well. And this really shows you that it's possible, and there's a small and important and meaningful way to start that you can also dedicate to God and know that you're really, this is part of your service to God. Plus, we have Dr. Paul Collins. He's on tomorrow. He's the founder of Acts Ministry. He's a great teacher, an amazing man who's dedicated his entire life to
Not
the
a
Lord
great
and
rhymer,
his
though.
service and his work.
He's not a great rhymer, though.
No.
No. We
That's
need to
right.
pray for that.
Let's pray for his rhyming abilities.
Right, and that's called, now his show is called
The Happy
Hour, yes.
The best look on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, so
This
we got a
is-
lot of great shows and people from a lot of different backgrounds. And yesterday we had on, yesterday the show was, what is that? I forget the name of the show.
The new gold standard?
No, that was Tony Hammock. The one before.
Something to celebrate?
Something to Celebrate. Also an amazing show. She's
Yes.
always got authors on there. Now, all this month, she's had pastors on there. More people who have dedicated their lives and their work to the Lord. But one thing amazing about that show is that I find is that people who are in business and just trying to function in life in a normal, way just to get by, well, they apply faith to that, So these are people of faith in business who are sharing their lives and sharing their faith in business, supporting one another, And she had on this week her daughter, what's her name, Saffron?
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to
Like
school.
the spice,
She wants to
saffron.
be a teacher, but she's also an amazing young woman who's trying to. What it is a way. What they do is they try to. Well, they don't try to. They succeed and do very well. Is they put their faith in God and their love for the Lord and the gospel at the forefront of their working business life. And they make it a part of that, integrated. And share it so well, and I'm sure they don't see it quite the same way as I do looking in, that these are successful, hardworking people who love the Lord and have dedicated their lives to the Lord, and their walk with and their faith is so integrated with their life that it's just it's catchy,
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
So we're building a network. We're building a network here where people can see people from all different walks of life and their faith and how it can shine through no matter what you're doing, no matter what your life looks like, no matter where you're coming from. We have people coming from prison. We have people coming from the business world who are authors in magazines, who are selling books on eBay and Amazon, and so we have people from every walk of life. And you can come on to Acts Media and watch and listen to people that you may not be like, but then
You can stand behind the scenes if you want to, visit with people.
see people you aspire to be like, and
That's
understand that you can change your life and that there is a model.
And then I got one thing to say about this. That's all. That's all
Anyway.
I want to say. No, I've been holding off on doing that for the last 5 minutes because I didn't want to. I didn't want to because it was really. I mean, it was. I mean, I agree with everything you said. I didn't want to be rude.
So
and
please support us, because there are a
Absolutely.
lot more people from a lot more walks of life that we would like to present to you. We'd like to build a network where at any time of day people can tune in and see people of faith, working in the real world and affecting the world around them in a positive way. And we'd like to build it and have more to share.
I know we would sure love you guys if you helped us out.
Yeah.
That was very
Anyway,
delightful.
That wasn't it? I thought,
Yes. That was very nice.
I'm working on my sound effects and trying to be
We
better at
need
it.
to do some things more often, so just liven up the show a little bit.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Just effects.
And now, Jim Whining said we're looking for talent. So if you're watching this and you take advantage of these shows and you enjoy what you see and you do see possibilities in your life because of something you may have seen on here, a walk of life that you've not been a part of, that maybe you've always dreamed of, and you have a talent, why don't you come on and show us your talent? Whether it be musical or craft or any other kind of talent, you can come on here. And we need spots. We have spots that we need to fill.
Yeah, we do.
So
it's going to be fun, though. It's going to be an adventure.
My cousin Susan just said, "Birds of a feather flock together."
Yeah.
I don't have a duck noise on here. I was looking for a duck noise.
There
Let's
you go.
see. Let's see what this says. That wasn't a duck. They mislabeled that. I mean, that's pretty funny, though.
It sounds like a sick duck.
I don't know what that is. Chua. See what this is. Okay.
That was a home run, folks.
That was. I don't know what that was. I got this whole. Let's see what this is.
I'm glad I don't laugh like that.
That's the sound that's in my head here. Right here's it.
No, that's funny.
There you go. There you go. Glad I could help.
It's been a fun show so far.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right.
See, I pulled this up because I was going to talk about Dr. Paul's opening music. We've got that on here, too. And here's Duck joking. Let's see what it says. That is not a duck.
No, that's not.
Right.
Oh, there we go. That reminds me of the dentist.
Yeah, working on your teeth.
Ow. 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 What are you talking about, man?
Right.
Stop it. Let's see what else we got on
Zap, zow, pow. That's Batman.
Joking too. That doesn't even sound relatively close. Seedy. Let's see what this is.
Piggy, piggy.
That's a pig call, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
Sweet.
Is this a real motorcycle? Let's hear it.
Yep.
That's not.
It sounds like a.
That's a moped.
I was gonna say moped or a go kart.
Sounds
Yeah, it
like
sounds more like a moped.
No, it sounds like a two-stroke dirt bike to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It does. It does kind of sound
Like a 125.
like. Broken glass. Okay, that sounds like.
that sounds
broken
like
glass.
somebody's watch.
That's
See?
a good one. Paul. No,
That's me with my Newt Walker.
that's one of my favorite ones.
What does it say?
Ba pow now. Ba pow now.
Yeah. All right.
It is almost Halloween.
Yes,
30th.
Happy Halloween.
1, 2, 3, crazy people here.
Yeah.
I count to one. Bad boys,
Heard
what
that
you
a
gonna
couple
do?
times.
Thank you very much.
That one was entitled Crap. I think they meant to put clap.
Well,
Cow. Okay.
well,
all
what
right.
kind of cow was that?
That was an excited cow.
That was a joke.
Duck 2. That is not a duck. That is a.
Where are they getting
supposed to be
these
a
duck?
pig.
Who's making these sound effect noises for ducks?
I don't know. There we go.
Yeah, see?
Tuck horn duck. All right. I got a whole.
Excuse me.
There's more than one of these. There's actually 8, 9, 10 different fart noises on here.
Oh,
I'm not going to go
man.
through them all.
That's just
That'd be
wrong.
If you tell a bad joke,
Uh-oh, I know what that means.
we were talking about something like that about that last night about crickets, and I think we were being jokingly misogynistic. Water.
Morning, Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's one, yeah. Cat.
Hey, that sounds like Tilly, my cat. Uh-oh.
Now it's a dead cat. So it sounds like. cat trying to get your attention by knocking your soda glass off of the table.
That's exactly it. Hopefully not electrocuted.
Now here's just a little sample of Dr. Paul's opening music. That's Dr. Paul's opening music.
Yes.
So
we know Dr. Paul is coming in.
No.
No.
Okay.
What?
No. Okay.
All right, that's exciting stuff. All right, we'll probably stop being like. Oh yeah, this is one I was looking for.
That's your.
Whose phone is that? Okay. All right, I'm done with that.
Well, he's done
wanna be
playing with
losing
his
stuff.
toys now.
Okay, now I had this pulled up earlier because I was going to read it. This is our scripture of the day. This is going to be Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10, abruptly moving right into scripture. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10.
Amen.
Right. What does that say?
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom,
Yes.
and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding.
Amen.
So let's explore that, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting
On
for
the
the
spot there.
cricket. I'm
Nikki
waiting for the
Skaggs,
crickets.
welcome to the show. Steve says you got a walker. Steve hated mine.
Yes, I'm getting it. Somebody said I'm getting a lube job done on it. Actually, I'm getting a new walker.
You're not getting you didn't go to the Walker shop?
No.
What about the Walker Texas Ranger? You getting one of those? Is it like little Chuck Norris?
Somebody said I should. One of the guys at Panera Bread's like, you should put racing stripes on yours. And I said, no, I need turn signals because people run into you and you got to let them know which way you're going.
All you got to do is wear that shirt, buddy.
Yep.
That right there. That's
Caution.
that's safety yellow right there.
Yeah. Caution. I don't have to. I can go out on this road and do some road work and they'd still see me.
Well, they'd also be wondering, why is that guy doing a road work pushing a walker?
It's true.
Be kind of difficult. I mean, you got one that you'll be able to turn around and sit down in
Yes. With a basket.
with the hand with
yeah,
the handbrakes.
Yeah, with the handbrakes and
Those
the
are
horn.
actually pretty expensive.
Yes, they are, but it was given to me, so it was not expensive because it was given to me.
Ah. So, after you get it out of the shop, it'll be good.
Yes.
You're gonna put tennis balls on it?
No, it's got wheels. Believe it or not,
Well, I mean,
It's got wheels and brakes.
wheels and brakes. I don't need tennis balls. I had one that had tennis balls. Not for me.
Are they disc brakes? What kind of brakes are they? Drum brakes?
Yes.
they're drums.
Yep.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Oh, I knew it. Yeah. See.
Drum brakes.
Yeah.
So, we've really talked about not much of anything on the show today, except for what the up and coming, real exciting live stream.
Yeah,
Tell us.
I
We
missed-
planned it right
I forgot
here
to
on the
mention
air.
one show, the Power Hour, which is also an amazing show.
Which is coming up next, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
With Skylar Carter.
And Deacon. Well, Deacon's not on the show. He just.
He is
He's
no,
on the
he's
show.
on the show.
Oh, he does make
It
an
was him.
appearance. I'm waiting for him to come around the door here, through out the door, and come. I don't know.
I think we need to put that. Jim is asking when my cooking show is going to be. We'll have to put that on Tuesday, because
Beef stroganoff.
yeah, I think I'll either ask someone to work for me on Monday.
That would be a good idea.
I would like to be off Sunday and Monday, but I don't know if I'll be able to
Because
pull
if
that
you're
off.
tired, you're going to burn yourself.
Oh no, I mean, that's not the cooking's not going to be a problem, because I'll probably do that on Tuesday if we got a slot for it. I'm gonna show people how to make homemade beef stroganoff.
So it's not going to be on the morning drive. It's going to be another show.
It's gonna be another show.
Oh,
and
man.
it's going to be on
I-
Tuesday.
I
Who would,
believe so.
who would want beef stroganoff at 8 o'clock in the morning?
So what's normally on Tuesday
A
after
toaster.
the morning drive?
Well, no, this is going to be. I don't know exactly when it's going to be. It might be after the morning drive would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who has beef stroganoff in the morning? Well, some people
No, this
do.
is going to be. My plan is to make enough beef stroganoff to feed everybody that's up here volunteering and helping out. So,
Good idea.
that way there's lunch.
We're going to need.
Yeah.
Or
we're gonna
dinner.
We're going to need a bigger hot plate.
I've got a big electric skillet
Because
I
That's
got
like
an
that
indoor
deep.
outdoor grill.
but you have to boil a lot of pasta. You have to make a lot of pasta, right?
No. Okay, so here's what
Isn't stroganoff something that has pasta?
it does have pasta, but it has egg neuter.
Egg noodle?
Egg neuter.
Egg neuter in it. And it's
neuter.
How do you neuter an egg?
It can happen.
um
In a skillet.
in a skillet. You just crack the eggs.
You just
That's right.
Right.
That's
Make an omelet. Can we say these things?
oh
Oh man, it's not even Friday yet.
no, it's not. It's not Friday. I'm kind of excited because
It's
when I get
Thursday.
sleepy, I get really slapsticky.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Make French toast on the morning drive. I'm making eggs in a basket,
Eggs in a basket, man.
which
Is
is
this going to be a regular cooking thing?
It
you
could
kind of
be.
hope it is, huh?
I do.
I
Yeah.
think so. I think it'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun. I mean, we could even make the same thing every week
Peanut
Yeah?
butter and jelly sandwich and
because we'd
I
eat
can
it.
show you guys how to make a
Get to eat.
grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
yes,
Is there
The
something
key is,
certain?
yes.
peanut
As
butter
long
and
as it's
banana.
got marshmallow, I'm in.
No, there's no marshmallows. Peanut butter and jelly.
And
Peanut
chocolate.
butter and banana.
I'll
Wasn't
get-
that Elvis Presley?
You get
thing?
your dipping sauces, whatever you want. I'll make.
Like a s'more. Like a s'more.
s'more
like
sandwich.
Like a s'more. Like a grilled s'more.
Ooh, grilled s'more.
I'm just saying.
Are you too high right now? Just kidding. It was a joke. Because high people that smoke weed are like, oh man, I could make this and this, and they end up throwing like French toast on a plate of egg noodles and throwing syrup on top of it. I'm like, man, this is so good. I'm glad I invented this. And then
It
you
could
look
be
at
on the next
plate.
menu.
The next day, you look at the plate and you're like, what in the world did
No,
I
I'm
cook?
not making
Or you find yourself in the bathroom.
Who would be
overloading.
my guest on Life in a Toaster Oven? That's what Jim wants to know.
A life in a toaster?
We have,
Great title.
we don't have the toaster oven, which we still need up here.
Well, it's at Dr. Paul's house.
Yes, that's
Winter foods.
That's what I was trying to say.
Huh? No, that's my watch party.
Oh,
My point is, it's not here.
Jake can make a pie.
We can't do.
We won't have enough time to make a pie.
No, not a good pie.
Not in a toaster oven. No, I don't think you could.
not a good pie. That is.
No, you can make pot pie.
Yeah,
Little.
right.
I mean, pot pies. But
That's the only pie, or that's the only pie you can make.
Yeah.
oh, it's time for us to get out of here.
Oh man.
Be sure and tune in Monday and Tuesday, starting at 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the first annual live stream telethon, and watch the antics and watch us all go kind of crazy, running
Whoa.
around like chickens with our heads cut off.
Sounds like fun.
It is. It's going to be a blast. And I'm only saying that because we've never done this before, and things might. We're going to have stuff thrown at us last second. It's going to be.
That's what first annual is all about: is to get the
On your toes, Keep
to
you
get
on
all
your
the
toes.
speed bumps out of the way and all the other things that could go wrong.
Right.
Well, that noise means it's time for us to get out of here. So I'd like to
Aw.
thank everybody for joining us on the morning drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel. Hopefully we can remember to get the stuff to cook with. So, until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt,
My name is Jay.
My name is Steve.
and this has been
The Morning Drive.